2020 was a crazy year, right? Lots of ups and downs. A lot of people lost their jobs, including my friend Maddie. Setting up this video, I shot it last year in the thick of the pandemic. My friend Maddie lost her job, as did a lot of people. But Maddie loved music. She lives for music. She worked at Golden Voice. She would go to concerts 5-6 days a week. And when you lose that thing you love the most, that makes you happy, I know what that's like. And I didn't want her to feel that way. While I was staying at her place, I realized she had like 50 records and no record player. So I decided I was gonna build her a record player console from scratch and get her a record player. This is that video. I've never had to build something in somebody else's house before, and it's not ideal. There's gonna be a lot of things in this video that might stick out to people who work with power tools a lot as bad decisions. Do you see where my hand is right here? Don't do that. Don't ever do that. No. That hand is real close to that blade. Right here, see how I'm wearing Crocs and working with power tools? Wouldn't recommend it. I've had a nail through my foot before. Like Harry in Home Alone. Harry? Who's the tall one? Who's Daniel Stern? Just nice long strokes, okay? With the wood grain, beautiful. You want it perfectly covered. Keeping in mind nothing's perfect. Pretty much everything's fixable, except trust. If you break trust, it's not fixable. You can't fix it. I hit this with a coat of primer, first coat of paint. Right here I use toothpaste. I had read one time that you can use toothpaste to fill in holes instead of spackle if you didn't have spackle on hand. Don't do it. It didn't work. I had to go get spackle and do it again. So this is where we're building today. We're in a parking lot. This is a very exciting point in the video because I've wanted a U-Turn record player for a long time now, but I've never bought my own. And Ben Carter, one of the co-founders of U-Turn, actually hooked me up with a brand new record player for this build. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Companies that do shit like this, handwritten little notes, I love it. I love it.
I know nothing.
You know nothing, right?
I know you made me leave.
Are you excited? You stay. I'm not ready for you yet. And this
what is going on?
Pre-interview. All right.
They're closed.
Okay, you're gonna stand right here. Okay.
Maddie, I wanted to do something nice for you. You opened your door to me when I was homeless. You have been such an amazing friend, and I know you love music more than anything else in the world. So, turn around.
Ooh.
You may
What's happening?
uncover your gift.
Ooh. Did you make this?
I did make this.
Oh my gosh. Is this fucking... what's
Use your
happening?
hand
I
up.
knew it. Oh my god. So sweet. God, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you made this? Oh, it's beautiful. It's fucking gorgeous. What kind of player is this?
It's a U-Turn
Yes.
orbit player.
This is so amazing. Oh my god. I don't even know. This is so incredibly thoughtful.
This is why we do it. This is why we stay on this crazy roller coaster we call life, is for these magical little moments. And anytime you get to be a part of them on either side, it's special. And it reminds me of why we keep trucking along. And that's it. If you have the opportunity to make somebody smile today, tomorrow, anytime, take it. It's what people need right now. It's what the world needs. Wait, say what you just said again.
This is my favorite thing I've ever owned.
Yeah.
Ever. It's the cutest thing of all time. Look at it! It's so cool!
When I shot this video, I was homeless. I was jobless. I had 3 maxed out credit cards. And instead of taking care of myself or putting my own oxygen mask on first, as they say in the metaphor, I was building a record player console for my friend. While not having a place to build it, I started building it at her place. And then she came back and I wasn't done. So then I moved in with my friend Megan Lee Joy and her new boyfriend into their garage. It caused a big mess. Then I went and stayed with my friend Jean and Taylor and finished it in a parking lot. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's stability is number 1, safety and stability, and I did not have that. Consequently, I had a nervous breakdown in the middle of filming. What prompted it was I lost my glasses. They say no good deed goes unpunished. Well, I left my glasses at Lowe's. They were Warby Parkers. I liked them a lot. I can buy new ones. It's fine. I had a complete mental breakdown. This over glasses. This isn't working. The way I'm living life isn't working. Okay, I can't do this. I didn't want to film without my glasses. I didn't want to make this video without my glasses because I didn't want to be seen in the same way that I had been seen on YouTube before. And I thought glasses were the answer. I'll show my audience I've changed because I'm wearing glasses. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that, I was 34 when I shot this, and at 34 years old, I still wasn't sure of who I am. I still was afraid to get back in front of the camera. There's a looming darkness over this project. So many things had happened in my life. It seemed like I couldn't catch a break, and it seemed like I was drowning. And when your life gets utterly destroyed, the only thing you can do is build or rebuild. This project quickly became a metaphor for my life. I spend the majority of my time alone, and I don't like it. I had too much time alone. I'm an extrovert. I like being around people, but I also am very protective of my energy, so I only like being around certain people. So I'm sad and alone a lot. I feel alone a lot. If you are watching this and you feel alone, you're not alone in that. So often my mind is, I always say it's like a town hall meeting in Parks and Rec. Voices yelling on top of voices and thoughts just shouting out. And when I'm building something, I'm not thinking about all that. I'm thinking about the one thing I'm building. I'm peaceful. I'm at peace. Let's try this out. Does it hinge? Does it hinge? I did the wrong side. I'm gonna say this, if you're building something, things are gonna go wrong. Mistakes are gonna happen. Things don't always go according to plan. On a scale of 1 to 10, how upset am I about the screw debacle? I'm a 9. It's about how quickly can you just move on from it. Can you fix it? Is it that big of a deal? The quicker you can just learn from and move on from mistakes, the better off you'll be. Don't dwell on past mistakes. It doesn't get you anywhere. 2020 was a rough year for a lot of people, myself included. At the end of 2019, I had applied for a job working with VetPaw. It was an internship. I would be doing their photography and videography work, but I would be in Africa working with animals, which that's my dream. Interview, the guy was like, you're my guy, you're my favorite, you're my top choice. And I was like, I'm gonna manifest this. I'm just gonna act as if this is gonna happen. So I put all my stuff in the storage, told my roommate I was moving out. About a week before November 1st, they sent me an email and they were like, oh, we're not choosing you. So I was like, all right, it's fine. My stuff's in storage. I'll travel through the holiday season. Hollywood's pretty much shut down then anyway. It'll be fine. January 1st rolls around. I move in with a acquaintance of mine. We talked about going into business together. Long story short, that didn't happen. And I found myself out of a big chunk of money. And I was homeless once again. So I was couch crashing, and Maddie was kind enough to lend me her place while she was out of town. I've been staying at my friend Madison's place because I'm still in between places, and it bugs the fuck out of me. When you build something tangible, that when you are done, at the end of the day, you're like, I made that. It is such a rewarding feeling that I think a lot of us don't get to have very often anymore. When we work in service jobs or digital jobs, we don't get the satisfaction of creation. You're gonna stand right here.
Ooh!
Now here's the thing, this record player looks nothing like what I thought it was gonna look like in my head. I had a completely different vision for it, but this is where it ended up, and it actually ended up great. She's got a place to store her records, a little cubby for the record player itself.
What's happening? I knew it! Oh my God!
I'm very, very happy with it. I've never built anything like this before, and I just wung it. It's cool. It's cool, guys. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm real happy with how this turned out. So is she.
So sweet!
I have no experience building stuff. I learn by doing.
Oh, this is so beautiful. This is so amazing.
I went through a phase. I fucked up a couple times. You just deal with it, you move on. I don't like it. Which I really don't like. I really don't like that. This actually turned out real nice. It's looking real good. I think it's important to show both sides of stories. The quote-unquote good and the bad. The side a lot of people don't want to show on social media because it's all part of it. It's messy, it's not perfect, and it rarely turns out exactly how we think it's going to. But it's beautiful at the exact same time.